something good.
Tell me something good from the weekend, Amy.
The kids' grandparents came in town, and I'm just glad they have the relationship with them that they do. It's my ex-husband's parents, so my ex-in-laws, because both of my parents have passed away, and I'm just so thankful that they're around and healthy and that they can have a grandma and a grandpa to be there, and ones that are still able to travel and can come be at the important things with them. And they're just here to like kick off summer, and their dad had to go out of town. And normally we'd arrange it to where, oh, we'll just work out the schedule to the kids would come be with me that week. And they were like, no, we want to come. We'll be with the kids during your week. And they stopped by yesterday, and I was giving them like a schedule and a printout. And I mean, there's some busy stuff going on this week with both of the kids. And they're like, okay, we got this. But they're like, okay, I think we can take a nap here. So I felt for them. But also I just have a lot of gratitude, and I'm just so happy that they're here and they're able to do this sort of thing.
Will you hang out with them?
Yeah, we went to dinner on Saturday night, and then they stopped by yesterday, and then I'm sure I'll see them at some point this week before they go.
You went to dinner with just them?
No, with them, Ben, his girlfriend, and the kids, and me.
Ooh. Were you riding solo?
Yeah, I was. Yep.
So it was you, your ex-husband.
Yeah.
His new girl.
Well, they've been together a year.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
To you.
Yes.
It's not you, so his right. And
right.
And then the parents.
And when I got there, Ben and the kids were arriving separately, and I got there, and Ben's dad had texted me, and I could tell he was texting me kind of nervous, like, "Hey, we're in the bottom left side of the restaurant when you go down the stairs." I'm like, "Okay," and then he's like, "Ben and the kids aren't here yet," and I'm like, "I know, okay, cool," and when I get there, I hug them, and then to Ben's girlfriend, I say hi and then go over and hug her. And then his dad goes, have y'all met? And I was like, yes, of course we met. This would be really weird if we hadn't. Like, what a weird way for Ben to set that up of like, oh, let's do a family dinner. And also, I'm going to get there late, so you all have to be there all awkwardly together.
Did you consider like a hire a hunk where you bring like a hot dude with you?
Oh, good idea.
So I have a date?
Yeah.
No, that would be confusing to the kids, probably.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
How'd it go? How's
it
the
was
vibe?
Fine. The vibe was good.
Not
You
weird
sit next to her?
Not weird at all.
No, just kind of across from. I sat on the same row as his parents, and then the kid, daughter, son. Yeah, kind of like a horseshoe. And it was tough. Yeah, I loved it. Like and afterwards we went and got ice cream.
Probably makes the kids feel comfortable too.
Uh-huh.
That their mom and their dad's girlfriend aren't weird.
Yeah. And if I had still had a boyfriend and he would have gone, everything would have been fine. Even with Ben's parents there with my boyfriend, if I still had him.
Who pays?
Well, at dinner, I didn't know how we were going to do that. Glad you asked.
Ooh, the new girlfriend?
That's a flex.
Well, I kind of thought I'm the odd one here. Because
So you don't pay. But I would think you don't pay.
Right. I kind of thought, well, so then Ben's dad asked for the bill, and I was like, okay, that makes sense.
Safe.
Clutch. Easy.
Yeah, safe.
Nothing's awkward. I don't have to, if Ben were to, I would feel like I'd be like, hey, you can just send me my bill, because I don't want that
I'll
to be
Venmo
weird.
you for my slice.
Right.
Yeah.
So then his dad got it. And then afterwards we went to get ice cream. And again, at the ice cream shop, I'm sort of the odd man out. And you walk up to the register. So then, and it was kind of weird. Like everybody was ordering. And I was like, what do I do? Should I let them all order and then they pay and then I'll place my order and then I pay? And then I saw Ben, he was with Stevenson, and I saw him walking up, pulling his credit card out of his wallet. And I don't know, something in me was like, I went and then I put my credit card down first.
For everybody?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
And then it was really, it was fine. And then even his girlfriend came afterwards. She was like, did you pay for this? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, thank you so much. And I was like, you're welcome.
Nice.
So then that's how that went.
It's tough.
Why is it tough?
That's just awkward.
I feel like
I feel awkward.
I will
sitting
agree.
Here.
It's awkward, but it's only as awkward as you want to make it. Like I just had to step into the situation and own it.
Yeah, and it can be awkward, but you don't want it to seem awkward to the kids or they feel that awkwardness.
Right. I don't think it was awkwardness that they would pick up on or feel. I think it's awkward also because it's unfamiliar. We haven't done this situation a lot, but I imagine over the years, if it continues, it would be more normal and then nothing's awkward.
Yeah, it's not about you. It's just generally a socially awkward situation at this stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Good for you.
Just like facing new things. But overall, the big tell me something good for me is just that the gratitude I have for that his parents are alive and well.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
And both healthy, and they take care of themselves, and they, there's a little, you have to yell when you talk, but.
You act like they're Mr. Magoo.
With the big glasses.
No, the guy that's like, okay, runs into stuff.
Well, they're in their 70s. Like, it's no, they're not. They're driving all around town. Trust me, I saw their schedule today. Like, they've got some stevenson's to go. Stevenson's very active this week for some track stuff he has.
He's still after state, he's still running?
So his cross-country team for high school has started meeting this week. And then he's doing a club program this summer for track.
Good for him. No break.
Yeah, no break. And then he's got some summer school stuff that he's doing. And then
there's a lot of running because even at the University of Arkansas, like we traditionally have the best track program in college, right? We win all the national championships. But there's indoor, there's outdoor. There's just so many versions of running that I don't even keep up with it.
Mm-hmm.
And so like he finishes that. I mean, that's not indoor, that's outdoor, but that's not cross country. He was running on a track.
Right. Well, but this week he's mixed. Like his cross country is what's meeting now. So he'll be doing long distance in the morning with them. And then his club thing is at night and they're on a track. So he'll be doing
good for him.
Two a days, I guess.
The fact that he enjoys running is crazy. Like I watched Mike D run this weekend. Not with my own eyes.
Oh,
but
you went?
I was like, wow.
Him?
Yeah. You're cheering him on.
He posts his Instagram story of him. And would you do 20 miles?
21.
Oh, my.
Dang, dude.
And he likes it.
For fun.
He likes it. That's crazy.
Clears my head. Feels good.
There is nothing I like less. Like, I mean, I got a IV this weekend. I like that.
That's nice.
About equal to running. No, like the needle going in. Not even the whole IV part. Like that. That's crazy. So in my quest to fully repair my ankle, which I think I'm getting pretty close, I'm just slowly turning up the 1 mile at a time running. Speaking of running, reminds me, I'm at like 7:30 a mile now. So when I'm running, which is, I'm not going to go.
It's not bad.
Okay, that's a better tone.
What was my tone?
Well, you're acting like.
No, I was saying that's not bad.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually really good.
Okay, see, now we're changing. Now we like how we're changing.
Okay,
That's super.
Yes, it's the best I've ever heard.
I thought that was the vibe I was giving to begin
Not at
with.
first.
But...
Not the first. First, it was like you were like just going, yeah, hey, that's not bad. You'll get there, kid. So, and my ankle's not that sore after I finish running it at that pace. So I'll probably speed it up. Probably get to like a 6:45, and then I'm out. I'm done. I'm done with this little experiment. But my ankle's probably 85 to 90% good. So that's it. And then we didn't win, but we played in the College World Series, the Women's College World Series. Man, we played a game to almost midnight. And yeah, I'm on the team against Nebraska. And it was an awesome game. Went to extra innings. We ended up losing at the very, very end. But man, what a game. Lost the second game. I knew there was no way they were going to win the second game. They played till midnight and had to get up and play the next day.
That was UCLA?
Yeah. Yeah. So it was super cool because Arkansas has never been to the Women's College World Series in Oklahoma City. So just shout out to them. It was really cool. I was able to, after that night one game, go, man, what a game. Sucks we lost, but what a game. So that's my Tell Me Something Goods. Eddie?
So we're talking about how pools are open now because it's officially summer. Well, the YMCA has a pool, and they have a rule that if you're under the age of, like, I don't know, it's like 12 or something or 11, you have to take a swim test to get a wristband. That way your parents don't have to supervise you while you're swimming. So my little one, my 7-year-old, is like, he's a good swimmer. I mean, I was a lifeguard, so obviously I taught him how to swim, but he is nervous every single time. Every year, it's like, he took the test one time and he failed it. He's like, and he doesn't want to do it again. Well, we took him to the pool on Saturday, and he was like, Dad, I'm going to try it. It's a new year. And he swam it, and he passed the test, and now, so for the rest of the year or the rest of the summer, he can swim without anyone watching him. It's a huge success.
Hey, not bad.
That's fine.
I mean,
Not bad.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
That's cool. What's the test for a 7-year-old?
It's the whole length of the pool without any kind of aid. And you can't doggy paddle, so it's kind of got to be a real
You
swim.
can't doggy paddle?
No. Once you kind of do a doggy paddle, that makes it look like you're kind of grasping for air, and then they'll just pull that little floaty out, and then you fail the test.
How did you work with him to teach him how to swim?
Oh, like 3 years ago. Like, I taught him how to swim.
In that pool?
Yes, some at that pool, some at other pools.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just kind of like, just showed him. He's always been comfortable about around water, so I just kind of showed him like the techniques of swimming. Like, you can do it. You can hold your breath for a very long time, and by the time you pull your head up, you're already halfway through the lap or whatever. But I think for him, it was just kind of like the stress of the lifeguard looking at him the whole time, and the fact that he couldn't doggy paddle, he would just stress out and fail.
That's cool.
And I'll confess this, but like the past years, I've taken old wristbands because I know he can swim.
Oh my God.
Eddie.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that.
Yep. Well,
So he's
only
been
if
swimming with a.
something goes wrong.
Dude, and the stress of like, oh my gosh, the tape's gonna like get wet and it's gonna come off, and the lifeguard's gonna find a floating wristband that it's obviously cut and like glued together.
That's how I feel when I sit at a seat at a concert that no one's sitting in. Where I'm just like, oh God, I can't really enjoy this because even though I cheated, I don't do that anymore.
Right.
That's that feeling. Morgan?
So this weekend we celebrated my fiance's stroke-iversary, and we went to Pop Stroke.
Hold on, he had a
celebrate.
stroke?
Stroke-iversary?
Yeah, he had a
Oh.
stroke when he was 13.
Ooh, didn't know that.
What in the world?
Yeah, so every year we kind of celebrate that, and just, it's like I'm so happy you're still alive and you're doing great.
What's
And
pop stroke?
That's the mini golf.
yeah.
Tiger Woods.
Oh, stroke like golf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that place fun?
It was
Yeah.
so much fun.
Awesome.
Are there so many people there though?
There was a lot of people there, but you can spread out quite a bit. There's a course, there's an 18-hole course outside, there's 2 18-hole courses inside, and then there's a bunch of games where you could sit at the restaurant. There's like an ice cream parlor in there. It's a whole
Yeah, it's cool.
place.
Can you play in order?
Yeah. You can play in your order of your things. Like, it started raining when we were outside. We did 9 holes, and it started raining, so we went inside and we did another course, and then we went back outside and finished the rest of our other course outside.
So it's not like people jumping in and playing holes.
No, I mean, you can, as long as, like, you're not interrupting somebody else's. There's a little bit wait. We were waiting on some families ahead of us, but just depends when you go.
Is that the Tiger Woods place?
Yes. And you know what's really cool? They have a leaderboard. So like you put your scores on your app, and if you can, like, when you're first place and you see in the whole place that you're first, it's pretty awesome. And if you get a hole in one, you make the Jumbotron. Your shot makes the Jumbotron.
How do people not cheat just to get their name up on the screen?
They could.
They probably
Because there's no
do.
tracking. Like the golf ball doesn't have like a sensor, so you could just write 2, 2, 2 every hole, and you'd be on the leaderboard.
If that's how you want to be.
Well, yeah,
I feel like that's how most people
that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Lunchbox.
Yeah, Saturday night, the San Antonio Spurs went to Oklahoma City for Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals, and they beat the defending champs. They won. They're headed to the NBA Finals. That was amazing.
That was awesome.
It was great. So that made my whole weekend. It's just very exciting, and it's really cool to have the Spurs be back.
Was that worth not being at the Chase Rice?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Maybe
Like, I mean, the
see,
Chase
there
Rice
we
thing.
go.
Yeah, I've given up on that. I've moved on. I'm more concentrated on the Spurs and just that
Good.
night. And it was a good game. It was exciting. And so it wasn't like a blowout, so that it was intense the whole game. And yeah, a lot of fun.
Raymundo, do you have anything?
Yeah, my niece, it's always exciting when they still want to hang out with you. She's 16, and she chilled with us the whole weekend, and she wanted to. She actually asked, can I come hang out with you guys? So that was actually cool. We got to see what she's interested in. Played games, went to the mall. She loves to bake, which isn't a good thing. I mean, we got cookies and brownies. We got homemade ice cream. We got homemade ice cream with cookies in it. Other than that, though, just actually chilling my niece for the whole weekend was awesome.
I know Scuba Steve had a pretty good week. He's been on vacation.
I had an awesome week, man.
Yeah. You
It was
tired? You tired from vacation?
Nah, not at all.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm tired. I'm more tired when I work a festival because I'm up like 20 hours, like our iHeart Festival, our country festival. This one was full of like just so much fun and so much love, and I was with my family. I don't get to see much, so it was really cool.
So it doesn't exhaust you because you went to Orlando?
Orlando, yeah, did Disney for 2 days.
That's not. I just heard it's exhausting. Is why I assumed you'd come back exhausted.
No, we do it right. We don't do it exhausting. We do it to where it's relaxing and fun, and we enjoy it. So
How do you do it right then?
So there's a lot of different factors into it, but the biggest factor is we split the day into 2. So we go there in the morning at like 8, and we leave around 2 or 3 to go back to the hotel, shower, eat like fresh fruit, and just relax and watch some TV and change our clothes, and then go back again around 6 and then stay there till the evening. So we split the day where most people will be there from sun up to sundown, and the kids are crying, everyone's screaming, everyone's sweaty and hot and having a terrible time, and they're freaking out and they're eating crappy food. We split it. So that's the biggest factor for us to have an enjoyable time at Disney.
Do you guys nap?
Oh yeah, we'll nap. Like the kids will be asleep either on their way out of the park, going back to the hotel, or nap at the hotel. I'll take a power nap. So for me, it's an enjoyable experience.
Any meltdowns?
We had a meltdown on like the first day at the park on Tuesday. Well, actually, the biggest meltdown was my daughter because she was so pissed because she was 1 inch short and couldn't ride this ride called Tron, and she's only 5, and she's riding like Space Mountain and all these like thrill rides. And my oldest son isn't really into that, and so we're about to go ride on Tron, and we got to measure up, and she was so excited for it all day long. And you have to be, I think, 42 inches, and we get up there and it's like 1 inch short, and she starts crying and she's freaking out. And I was like, well, I'm gonna go ride it with your niece. And she's like, well, if I can't ride it, nobody can ride it. I was like,
She kills them all.
and I was like, I'm sorry, B-Boop, I'm going on this ride. I don't care what you say. And so she's crying and freaking out. And I was like, I'll yell your name really loud. If you stand right here, you can see me as I go by.
Yes.
Did you ride it?
Hell yeah, I rode it, yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was so much fun.
Dude, that ride is cool. It's like a motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's really the only one I've ever ridden that's like a motorcycle, and it straps you on, but you're on it like a motorcycle.
And it shoots you off from like 0 to 60 or whatever it is when you first launch off. The only thing I would say is the track's a little too short. It could be longer, but in general, it's so much fun.
How much time do you think you wait in line versus riding rides?
So we do the fast pass thing, which at one point in time it used to be free, but now they charge you, which I get it. It makes sense.
It was free?
Oh,
You had
yeah.
Fast pass?
Oh yeah, fast pass back in the day, it was like a whole like exploration of you would get your fast pass, and once you got that fast pass, you have this hour window to ride the ride. And then once you ride it, then you now can go find your next ride. So I was always deemed as the guy that would go get the next fast pass because they were paper tickets. You'd have to go to the actual ride to get the fast pass, but now it's all in the app. And so now at Disney, you can go through and select your times and select windows, but they charge you for it because of the convenience and everything. So for us, the longest thing we waited for was maybe 10, 15 minutes because of that.
It's pretty good.
So why would people ever wait in line if the fast pass was free? I thought that was something you paid for.
Well, so back when it was free, most people, one, if you're a tourist, you may not understand or know. And so they just didn't know. They wait in line and they find out later, like, I could have gotten a ticket that gets me in a shorter line. And then when you do it, it's also limited. So let's say you pick a ride like Tron that's so popular, and they'll go out quick. So they distribute fast passes, and some of those could be gone in the first hour of the park being open. So you may not get a fast pass.
So there are only so many Tron fast passes for the day.
Yes, yeah. Even with the paid ones, now that it's paid, they only have a certain amount. So they have 1 hour windows throughout the day, starting at 8 or 9 a.m. whenever they open until 11 when they close. And so what is it, like 10, 11 windows? And they only have a certain amount of people in those windows. And once it sells out, it's gone. So like something like Tron, you could check in at 8 a.m. and by 8:30, the whole day is sold out. And some rides that aren't as popular, they have fast pass all day long. Like Pirates of the Caribbean, you can pick a fast pass whenever you want.
What did I get? Because I was working for Disney, meaning
You got a
ABC.
VIP.
VIP.
Okay, so that's not fast pass.
No, that's front of the line. Hey, sir, well, they take you back.
You have an escort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had an escort? You had the guy with a hat?
Well,
Or like somebody with a hat?
Is woman sexist? Yeah.
Yeah, well, they have both.
Yeah, those are legit. Like when I was at Universal, we had VIP, and they just cut us around all the way to the front of the line, and we could ride as many times as we wanted.
And you would think I'd feel guilty from that. I did not.
No, you
No
shouldn't.
way.
That's really
So,
sick.
but that's not a fast pass.
No, that's a VIP pass. That one you could still do as like a gem pop, but it costs like thousands of dollars to do that.
Oh.
But you got hooked up because you're you,
No, not because I'm me, because I was working for ABC, which is
Yeah.
owned by Disney.
which is you.
And I was in California for an extra day because rarely was there a day we would shoot idle, have a day off, and shoot idle again. But it was one of those days, and someone said, you can go to Disney on your day off. And I was like, they're like, and you can go and you can do everything. I was like, what do you mean? Like, you just cut every line. Okay.
That's the way to do it.
Wasn't really looking forward to going to Disney, but if I get to cut every line.
Heck yeah.
All right. So you're Disney's Magic kind of guy?
Oh yeah, I love Disney. I grew up in Orlando, and then when I lived in LA, we had annual passes. So I love theme parks in general, but my two favorites, Disney and Universal.
What's the best ride?
At Disney,
That you rode this week.
That I rode this week. Guardians of the Galaxy is one of my favorites.
That one falls, right?
That's at Epcot. Now, that one is another one of those shootout ones, but this one is such a mind-bending one because it does all the things like all in one thing. So not only does it do where it goes forward and stops and goes backwards, but it's also one where your cart shifts, and so you're riding sideways at some points. It also has launch points, and like the graphics within it and all the aesthetics of the ride. Beautiful. I love that one. But then I also like the old school rides, like Journey to Space, which is inside the Epcot ball, because it's just so old and cheesy, and it just is.
But that's a slow one, right?
It's a very slow one, but it talks about the history of planet Earth and how we started as cavemen and all the way to now, and that was a fun one as well.
I have a friend that has a house at Disney.
Yeah,
they have like a neighborhood there.
Golden Oak, yeah.
Not familiar with it, but it was like, hey, come over to the house. So I went over to the house, and then like a few houses down, one of the owners of the Pittsburgh Steelers has a house, and he was having a party. And we went into his house, and he had the ride of the elevator.
Haunted Mansion?
Haunted Mansion. He had the Haunted Mansion ride in the house.
Yeah, the Haunted Mansion ride
the elevator. The elevator.
They built the ride in the house.
Yeah, but is this room actually stretching?
No, that's it.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
In the house?
It was like a 3-story house. You go, and then every room was built like Disney, like one
theme.
of the themes of there was a Star Wars room. There was a Mickey. I don't know. Toy
And
Story.
every room was connected in a way. There's like a secret door where you can go from one room to another through tunnels.
That's cool.
It was wild.
That's legit.
Not only that, they had 2 houses beside each other, and this was the house that was all Disney with the ride. and they I say lived in. They didn't even live there full time because that's just like what they one of their. And they had the house right next to it for their normal living.
And the HOA fees at that neighborhood, Golden Oak. By the way, it's owned by Four Seasons. Their HOA fees include like the top of the line annual pass, and like at the clubhouse they have a private chef and everything. That neighborhood is so legit.
Dang.
Yeah, I would imagine HOA fees not even a factor in considering if you're going to move there, if you can afford to live there.
yeah, totally. Yeah, but it includes a lot of cool things though.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. $40,000 a year HOA fees.
Damn. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
But you get a pass from that.
Apparently,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You get fast pass.
Yeah, you get everything there.
Yeah. You're not exhausted.
No, not at all. I could do it again. I could have stayed longer. It actually wasn't long enough.
You know what? Go back.
All right, cool.
You've been working hard. Go back. All right.
I was still working too. I was doing emails and things in the morning. It was nice.
Oh, I did get his, I'm on vacation.
No, it's out of office.
All right.
Yeah, but Lunchbox out of
Yeah.
I never messaged you.
No, you didn't. You left me alone. I messaged you a couple times and these guys about some sales stuff and some little things in programming.
I feel like that is precious time. I don't bother you at all.
But for me, it's also kind of like I don't want to say enjoy it, but I don't mind doing an hour each morning or in the evening because then it makes my time coming back Monday much less stressful because I don't have 1,000 emails that I have to go through and figure out.
Well, you didn't get crap from me, buddy.
No, and I appreciate that. That was really kind of you.
Ooh.
Look at me.
All right, there you go. That's what it's all about.
It's a Bobby Bones show.